Okay, we are going to finish Wordly Wise Lesson 6 quad cards. We left off with number 5 yesterday, or we left off with number 4, so we're going to start with number 5. In number 5, the word is domesticate, so you need to make sure that your cursor is on the T for text box, and go ahead and start typing in your word. domesticate, and your part of speech for domesticate is a verb, and you have 2 definitions that you need to make sure that you write down. All right, the first one is a verb, and it means to tame, to bring plants or animals under human control. Now, we need to make this a little bit smaller, so I'm going to highlight it and take it down to maybe. I'm actually going to go up here and drop it down to a smaller font. All right, and then the next one we need to type is domesticated, and it is an adjective, and it means brought under human control, tamed, or cultivated. All right. Synonyms. I'm going to say housewife, pets, or pets such as cats, dogs, okay, anything of that nature. An antonym for that would be something that is in the wild. All right, and then we have to write a sentence. My dog, Rose, is a domesticated animal. She lives with my family and is tame. All right. And then you need to insert a picture. So we're going to go down here to add media, go to Google image search. We're going to type in domesticated animals. All right, and I'm going to click this little golden doodle looking thing right here. I'm going to drop it by clicking. I'm going to resize. And there we go. All right, we're going to move on to number 6. All right, your word is, you got to go back to that text box though. All right, number 6 is emerge, and it is a verb. And your definition is to come into view, to appear. And then the second definition is if you try to hit, or if you type in to, a period, and then try to hit a space, it's going to go and give you a number 1. So don't put a space after your period, and it'll give you a 2. All right, to become known. All right, synonym. To rise, above. All right, the opposite of that would be to hide. Okay, and write a sentence. The swimmer emerged from the dark, deep ocean after being under for more than 2 minutes. All right. So that kind the means, I'm going to put this in here too, surfaced. All right, and then we need to draw a picture. So we're going to go to Add Media, Google image search. All right, and I'm going to say emerged swimmer. All right, and I said something dealing with, or you could do this whale right here. Okay, it is emerging from the ocean. Select it, drop it, size it. Might need to size just a little more. All right, we're going to go on to number 7. Go back to your text box. All right, number 7 is going to be fiber. And it is the part of speech is a noun. We have 3 definitions here, so let's do the first one. Noun, number 1, and it means a thin, thread-like part of animal, hair, or plant tissue. Also, an artificial thread that resembles this. All right, cotton, wool, and rayon fibers. Make my text box a little smaller, and because I have so many, I'm just going to do another text box down here for number 2. Don't hit the space button because it's going to mess it up. And arrangement of body cells that forms muscles and nerves. All right, and then number 3 is going to be, don't hit the space bar after you put your period for your number. All right, a food substance that provides bulk but is not digested. Okay. Synonyms. We're going to put thread and a vitamin. Some vitamins have fiber, okay? A lot of people want to eat food that's high in fiber that kind of sort of helps you lose weight. And we're not going to worry about an antonym for fiber. Many people eat a high fiber diet. By eating a high fiber diet, it helps them maintain weight. Okay, and we're going to just size this to fit in our box. And we're going to go to Add Media, Google image search, and fiber. All right, you have an assortment of things that you could do. We could do this one. Fiber helps your digestive system work better. It's actually perfect. Okay, this picture actually incorporates your body cells and your muscles, and it talks about your digestive system. So it kind of goes along with our sentence. All right, we're going to move on to number 8. Got to go back to that text box. All right, number 8 is function, and your part of speech is verb and noun. You have 2 parts of speech here, so we need to make sure that we're paying attention to that. All right, your first definition is going to be a verb, and it means to serve a purpose. I'm recording. To serve a purpose, and then noun, and it is the first one, the special purpose something is used for. And then the second one, which is also going to be a noun, is going to be an important ceremony or gathering. Okay. Sorry. All right, a synonym for function could be a task, a reason, justification. Pretty sure I murdered that word. Justification. All right, a chore, a job. All right, all of those things could be synonyms. All right, we're not going to worry about an antonym. And then we are going to say the function of the vacuum cleaner is to get dirt and particles off of the floor. All right, we need a picture, and I'm going to go to Add Media, Google Image, and I'm going to type in function of a vacuum. And this one right here looks good to me, so I'm going to select it. I'm going to drop it, size it, and we are good to go. Moving on to number 9, text box. Our next word is hatch. The part of speech for hatch is verb and noun. All right, and our definition is to come or to bring forth from an egg, to think up, and both of those are verbs. Now here is the noun, a small opening with a door or cover. All right, so to hatch, we're going to say birth, trunk. Okay, those are kind of both synonyms for hatch. Sentence. The birds hatched on Monday and flew off the next Monday. Okay. The birds hatched or were born on Monday and flew off the next Monday. All right, so we need a picture. We're going to go to Add Media, Google, and I'm going to type in bird hatching. All right, here is a picture. I'm going to select it and drop it. Let me try that one more time. Bird. Oh, there it goes. All right, so we're going to drop and size. And there we go. Number 10, go back to your text box, and your word is inhibit, and your part of speech is verb, and your word means to prevent from doing something or to prevent from happening. All right, synonyms would be halt, stop. Antonyms, continue, pursue. I do not want to inhibit any of you from doing your absolute best. I want you to pursue your dreams. Okay. And then we need a picture, so we're going to go to Add Media, Google Image, and picture of inhibit. I got to stop, hit enter, and typing so fast, I think. Picture of inhibit. Search. I like this one because it symbolizes like a soldier trying to stop, defend something. Going to drop it in and resize, and we're good to go. Number 11 is going to be minute. Looks like minute, but it is minute. All right, and it is an adjective that means very small, tiny. All right, synonyms. I'm going to put mustard seed. Antonyms. I'm going to put large, gigantic. All right, and when Lane was born, he was very minute. He only weighed 2 pounds. And this is true. He was born 3 months early. So he was very, very small. All right, and I need a picture, so I'm going to go to Google image search, and I'm going to type in a preemie, right, which is a premature baby, and select, size it down, and there we go. All right, go back to text box, number 12, motion, and that is a noun and a verb. All right, and our first one is noun, and we need to put number 1, and that is movement. Second one is noun, and it means a suggestion on which members at a meeting must vote. And then the last one is verb, and it means to signal. All right, so we're going to say wave, maybe like a campaign. An idea, okay? And then an antonym of a movement, it would be to just simply not do anything, okay? So I'm going to put stagnant. All right, and then write a sentence. I signaled for you all to be quiet during the assembly. I signaled or motioned for you to be quiet during the assembly because I want you to be respectful of the presenters. All right, so add media, person signaling, all right, he's signaling that he wants you. That works for me. Number 13, go back to text box. All right, and your word is going to be sheath, and your part of speech is verb. All right, and then to cover something that protects. Now, you had a vocabulary word for lesson 5 that also meant to cover, and it was a shroud. All right, so for an antonym, we're going to put bare, to leave open, or to leave exposed. All right, and then our sentence, I put a not just use the sentence on here. I'm having a brain freeze. All right, metal workers will sheath the ship's bottom with copper plates. And Google Media, I'm going to say picture of sheep. Like a knife covering. Alright, I like that. And then number 14, shed. Alright, and the definition is verb, but it could also be a noun. I'm thinking of like a she shed. Okay, a verb, noun. That might not actually be on your list. Definition is verb number 1, to lose, to give up. Verb number 2, and it means to cause to flow. Verb number 3 means to throw off water without letting it soak through. And then verb number 4 means to send out or give off. And then the noun version is like a storage unit. Okay. We're going to say to like run. A dog sheds. Let me look up what I want here. All right. An outhouse, a hut, a spill, a fuse. I like all of those. And then antonyms are going to be keep, collect, withhold. All right. I would love to have a shed or metal building to store some much needed junk. All right, and then we need to go to add Google image and type in shed. And that's pretty much exactly what I was thinking. And did it not drop in? All right, number 15, and this is the last one. Transfer. And the part of speech is verb and noun. And your definition is going to be verb to move, carry, send, or change from one person or place to another. All right, and then we have a noun, and it means the act of transferring. And then the last thing is to, well, I'm going to do noun and then to. A ticket used for transferring from one bus or train to another. All right. Synonyms for transfer are going to be to bring, carry, dispatch, find, and then antonyms are going to be fail, fix, hold, remain, retain. All right, sentence. I had to transfer all of your grades from Schoology to iNow. And I have people at my door trying to come in and talk to me. Oh. But they didn't get to come in. Picture of transfer. I like this. All right. Now, make sure that you go up here and you hit save. All right. It's always should auto save, but I'm going to click the save now just to make sure. When you finish, you also need to click the turn it in button. All right. It's not going to let me do it because I'm the teacher, but you should submit yours. And that is DGP or Wordly Wise Quad Cards Lesson 6.